Hello, how we doing today? My name is Spectrum Dominus, and today we are sorting cards for grading purposes. We have moved almost the entire office into this room now. It is crazy. I have literally stacks of cards there. I have a wall of comics. I have stacks of cards there, and then I have shelving units with it's insane. But right next to us, we have the next, I would say 10, 11, 12 sorting cards for grading purposes right here. We have blaster boxes that we opened up with Shane at the bar. We have completed sets that factory sets that we're going to be taking apart and going through. We have just all sorts of different things, including wrestling cards and Buffy the Vampire Slayer cards, all sorts of things that we're going to be going through as we go forward. So the last three sorting cards we did a blaster box that we opened at the bar, and then the second one we did was the 92 Upper Deck, and then the third one, the most recent one we did, was that white box that had a bunch of cards in it that were already it was a situation where they were cards I had already pulled in the past before I started making these videos, so I knew that most of them I was planning on keeping. And we're going to the next three videos, we're going to do that again. I've got a blaster box the 92 set is ready to be finished off. One more, we'll do that. And then we'll do that last part of that last box. And then the 92 set will be done and that last box will be done. And then after that, we'll probably go back to a blaster box. But then we'll open up another factory set. Or actually, we'll move back to a factory set that we had already opened and started way back in the past, and I forgot I had done it. So I have a score set that we've already done a quarter of. I want to get that done. So we'll move back to that, and then we'll come up with a third and fourth type of thing. We still have that box over there where we pulled things like those top 100 baseball special, I've got that box over there still that has some stuff in it. So we'll be getting back to that stuff. We're moving, as we move forward, we're going to be incorporating this stuff back into it. But for today, we take one of these blaster boxes, and I do have three of them, but we're just going to do one at a time to make it not too overwhelming. One of these blaster boxes is very light, so in fact I'm going to grab that one. We may only do them as two. This is so light, I may grab half of these as well. Yeah, and we'll do those as well. So okay, so what I'll do is, because I have two full blaster boxes and then one that's not even half full, I'm going to do a blaster box and then a quarter of one, and then next time that we do blaster boxes, I'll do the other quarter of this blaster box. So let's move on to this. Let's see what we got. Now, when we were there, we did this on opening day. It was actually the day after opening day. It was Friday instead of Thursday, because the Rays didn't have a game on Thursday. So we were watching the Rays game, and he's not a Rays fan, but I am. And we were watching the Rays game, and I brought us each a box of that super thing that we opened on What's in the Box Wednesday about 3 or 4 episodes ago. And I brought us each one of those. He brought us each a blaster of 2025, but he also bought it 19. It was a bunch of different stuff. It was just a ton of different boxes, and we just opened and opened and opened while watching the game. So we got a lot of different stuff here to go through. It doesn't mean it'll all be in this box. In fact, this may all be just 2025 for all I know, and then the next blaster will have the other stuff. So we'll see how it plays out. And just kind of stick these over here and to the side, and then we're gonna nope, I can see right now that the first stuff in this box is the update stuff. So this stuff is 2016. He bought a mega box of 2016, which, if you've watched the whole What's in the Box Wednesday series, it's like the second or third episode. That's what I was doing. I did it like twice because I was trying to find a Jimon Choi rookie. Still didn't pull one. To this day I haven't, but so you'll find that some of them are sleeved like this because I saw it's a Wilson Contreras rookie, and I was like, that's a pretty decent card, and so I sleeved it. I didn't have top loaders at the time, but I do now. So we are going to take that card, and we are probably going to get it graded. Contreras is not a bad catcher. He's one of the best catchers in baseball right now. These mega boxes came with these special packs in them that had, I forget what these are, but it's essentially, it was a Topps box, but it's a Topps Chrome special thing. So this is a Stephen Piscotty rookie debut. This would be a great card if Stephen Piscotty turned out to be something, but he didn't. And then Ian Kennedy. So these cards, this one will probably go into the dollar bin, and then this one will just go into the Royals. Someone who buys the Royals will get that card. It's not a bad card to receive if you bought the Royals. So that's, throw away, but that's not what we don't actually throw it away, guy. Bruzel Cabrera, Jake McGee, John Gant, and Hunter Cervenka rookie combos. There's an Aubrey Plaza card. They did several of these in this. I had the Aubrey Plaza before, but I also have one of the country singers. I can't think of which one it is, and there's a comedian in here too. So they have the first pitch cards for these guys. Thought it was kind of funny way to do it, but definitely not cards that are very helpful to your collection at all, unless you're a big Aubrey Plaza fan. Robinson Cano, Ben Revere, Carlos Beltran. We got Nomar Mazara rookie debut, Chad Knoll rookie debut. We're gonna San Francisco Giants, Austin Romine, Cody Reed rookie, Aldemez Diaz rookie, Brandon Belt All-Star, Daniel Murphy All-Star, Mark Melicon All-Star, Edwin Nunez All-Star. We got a 3,000 Hits Club Roberto Clemente insert, number 19. Stick that in the dollar bin as well. Got Adam Conley and Miguel Cabrera. Miggy Cabrera, we're going to stick that in my PC. Miggy is one of those guys that I was collecting him as an active player. As he gets into the retirement, another one is Pujols. And as they switch into retired players, I don't know that I collect them or care about them to the level where they're going to kick someone like Andre Dawson, who's like the bottom of my list, off the list to slide into someone I collect as a retired player. So they're in a limbo right now where I still grab them, but they may not be kept. Drew Pomeranz, Robinson Cano, Edwin Diaz rookie, Chris Bryant Fire. I know that Fire sells its own product now, but I guess that back in 2016, before it became its own product, before they started selling Topps Fire as a product, I guess it was an insert. So we'll stick that in the dollar bin. Then we have this Ian Desmond. That's a foil card. It's updated. But it's not the same as that. There's a foil to that one. So we will stick that as well into the dollar bin, just in case someone wants a foil card. We got Keon Broxton, rookie, Francisco Rodriguez, Austin Jackson, Jose Ramirez. That's a decent star right there. What year is he a rookie? I wonder. This may only be a second-year card. There's the comedian I said, Jeff Ballman. Robert Stevenson, rookie. We got Rays Matt Andriese. Derek Dietrich. Melvin Upton Jr. That's BJ Upton to you guys. Doug Fister. Here's another one. This is a Sung Hwan Oh rookie in that sparkly pack, special pack that came in the box. I guess the cards, there was only like 2 cards per pack maybe. And or who knows, maybe, oh, Blake Snell rookie. Okay. So here's a Blake Snell rookie. We're going to stick this in a top loader, and we're going to put it in it's rookie debut. We're going to put it in to get graded. However, I have the non-rookie debut, his regular rookie from the set, in the gold, just like this. And these gold are actually numbered to 2016 because that's what year it was. So I have this style for the Blake Snell, so I'm going to get that graded before I get this graded. So this may never get graded, but he is not a big one of mine. Oh, there's an Aaron Nola rookie debut. We'll do that as well. I'm not a big fan of Blake Snell, even though he was a Ray great. But he is one of the better pitchers in the league. And there's a Matt Joyce gold. We'll stick that in the dollar bin, even though Matt Joyce is a Ray great. Oh, another Ray great, James Shields. Don't collect James Shields, so we'll stick that in the dollar bin as well. And then we got a Michael Conforto rookie debut in that. That one's pretty decent. I know Conforto's still playing. I think he probably has some. I don't know for sure, but I suspect he has some following. But for him to have this special sparkly debut card like that, we're gonna get that one graded. I suspect it'll be very, very, very far down the line. So then we got a Jackson Chirios rookie. We're going to grade that. A Colton Cowser rookie. We'll grade that. A Jackson Merrill rookie. We'll grade that. Astros no-hitter Blanco unhittable. Got a Aaron Judge. We're going to look into these. See what that's about. Jack Leiter. We'll grade that. And an Ellie De La Cruz. We will grade those. So those will all be graded. I didn't buy a lot of this stuff. We're up to 2025 now, and I did not buy a lot of 2024 stuff, so I didn't get any of these cards. I did get a Jason Dominguez, and we did grade that, and we got a 10 out of it. But to have the rookie, and this is a good rookie class. This really is a good rookie class, but to have this rookie class and have all the cards, even if it's just the base tops, graded, especially if they all came back like a 10, that could be good stuff. The Aaron Judge, I have to look into whether those, are these it's numbered PP2, so it's an insert, but is it like a short print type situation? Is it? All right, so then we got Max Shawman is a rookie. We're going to stick that in the hold on to it and make sure situation. Same with the Astros no-hitter Blanco. We'll stick those in the, we'll make sure that these rookies are, nobody before we move them over into the other. We don't want these guys to turn into studs and we stick them in the Astros team sets. So Orioles battery powder, Randy Rodriguez, is a rookie. Seth Lugo, Nick Ahmed, Marlon. Rookies, Anthony Maldonado and Eli Villalobos. Giovanni Gallos. We got a Ryan Stanek, numbered 2024. I guess that's the gold version this time. Stick that in the dollar bin. Garrett Graham, Paulie Blue. We'll stick that in the rookies. And then we're up to the part where I collect. Every year, I try to put together the Stars of Major League Baseball set. Now, I haven't done it yet because I've only been doing this for a couple years, 2 or 3 years, and I don't buy enough Topps boxes for it to pan out. But we are going to keep them. These are not gradable things. These are, who knows, maybe once I get the whole set, I'll just sell the set off because I did it. But it kind of feeds into that set building that I grew up doing, wanting to do, and can't really do anymore. But there's small sets that I can, so we'll give that a try. Cade Smith is a rookie. We'll stick over there. John Birdie, John Singleton, Tyler Rogers, Kai Wang Tang, rookie. Santiago Espinal, Ernie Clement. We got rookies Kyle Larry and Chris Raycroft. And Martin Perez, Ildemaro Vargas, Kendall Marte, Eloy Jimenez, who is a Ray but has not played for us yet. It's not that I'm aware of. No, I'm pretty sure he has not. But these are the throwbacks, just like the Stars of Major League Baseball. I keep all the throwbacks. I like the throwback sets. I think they're amazing. So, Mitch Spence is a rookie. Landon Roop is a rookie. Jared Jones is a rookie. Andy Pages is a rookie. Matt Thaiss, Luke Raley, Austin Slater, Davis Wenzel is a rookie. Jose Barros is a rookie. Jordan Beck is a rookie. We got the Colton Cowser, rookie, Stars of Major League Baseball. Leave that up. Oh, these are upside down, I see. Okay. Then we have Mason Miller. And then we have these foil Tim Mazza. Which stick that in the dollar bin. And take a second and turn these right side up so that they stop grabbing them. Trying to figure out what's wrong with them. There we go. All right. Then we got some more. We got Christian Scott, who's one of these foils, but it's a rookie, so we're going to stick those with the rookies to watch. All I'm done. Rookie to watch. Jesse Chavez, Brandon Crawford, Ryan Yarbrough, Tyler Alexander, slugging duo raises Blue Jays. We got a Austin Wells dupe. No, this is the Topps Chrome. Sorry, this is the Topps Chrome. So we'll keep that one as well, but unlikely that we're going to do anything with it. If anything, that one will be gradable if he ends up being a little bit more than what he is. Mitchell Parker, Adam Duvall. We got rookies Mason McCoy and Chandler Siegel. I don't know why they still do that. Two rookies on a card. They should have stopped that years ago. Adam Frazier, Joey Ortiz, Clayton Beeter, Keegan Akin, Yasmin Grandal, rookies Tyler J. and Denzel Nunez, Daniel Nunez, sure, whatever. Brian Ramos, rookie. Louis Gill, Stars of Major League Baseball, Anthony Rizzo. We will keep that. And the foil Louis Gill, we will stick that in the dollar bin. And then rookie Tyler Black, Corey Lee, Renee Pinto, Cade Cavalli, Ryan Feltner, Stars of Major League Baseball, Juan Soto, and Shota Iminaga. So we'll we'll sleeve both of those. And we are well on our way. Don't even know how many. We're in the set. Stars of Major League Baseball 81. Please don't tell me there are 81 cards in the set. Stars of Major League Baseball 61. Gonna have to look into that. The only way that makes sense is if they keep adding. It's like Stars of Major League Baseball 1 through whatever was 2021, and then the next 20 were 2022, and then the next 20 were 2023, and now we're in 2024. I don't know. We'll see what that means. Tyler Glasnow. This was my favorite Ray for a cup of coffee. Now he's a Dodger, but we'll keep the throwback. Eduardo Rodriguez. Matt Carpenter. Jonathan Clase, rookie. Nate Pearson. Lean on Me, Suzuki, and Shota move. Tucker Barnhart. Jose Caballero. Travis Janikowski. Steve Motz. Josh Naylor. Wyatt Langford. Okay, well, that one's already sleeved, but that one will be graded as well. Jackson Holiday is sleeved. We'll be keeping that one. Curtis Mead is sleeved. I don't know if I would call him a star of Major League Baseball as a Rays fan, but we'll keep that one. Jordan Westberg, we're going to top that one off and grade that. There's a Gunnar Henderson, Let Him Cook, and a Jordan Lawler Black Gold. You guys know I like the Black Gold. This is the new Black Gold set, and we'll be getting that graded as well. The Gunnar Henderson, this is last year, so that's his rookie as well. So we're going to get all those graded, and I'm going to top load those real quick. Now, as you know, we have so many cards to get graded, and it takes forever to save up the money. Although we do have right now 2 different sets, groupings, 2 different shipments out. Shipment 5 and Shipment 6. So we have approximately less than 100 cards, but in the 90 card range out to be graded. And they should be coming back soon. But it's going to take a while to pay off one of those cards so that we can send out shipment number 7. But when we do, some of these cards will probably make it in there. It all depends on how much more stuff I open between now and then. As we've said many times, we'll never get to all these just because they are hypothetically in the get this card graded. Doesn't mean that they ever will. Albert Pujols, we talked about him with Miggy when I pulled that Miggy. As of right now, he's still theoretically someone I collect, but as I get more organized, we will find that that's probably not going to be the case. But you never know. All right, so right now we're doing Topps Chrome from 2001, it looks like. 2001 Topps Chrome. The reason I point that out is because that means if there's a rookie like this, he's already had 3 or 4 years. That didn't pan out. I've never heard of Gilberto Celestiano. Then he's probably not worth it. We'll just send him over. We're not going to keep these rookies because they're older. Rougned Odor, Marcus Semien, Casey Mize I've heard of. Daniel Lynch I've heard of. But we're still going to just send them. They're not. Most of the problem is this is when I was breaking was this year. So all of these names I recognize. That doesn't mean that they panned out. Zach Wheeler, Tyson Miller rookie, Chris Rodriguez rookie, Josh Bell, Jock Peterson, Brent Honeywell, useless. That makes me sad. Cody Arinara, Francisco Mejia, Christian Pache, Francisco Lindor, Keibert Ruiz, who's a catcher and one of the best in baseball right now. Well, one of the best, but he's definitely he's probably a top 10 catcher, and this is a rookie debut pink. We'll send that to get graded, maybe someday. Who knows? Then we got Jake Cronenworth. That's a decent one. Hae-Sung Kim. And a Cody Bellinger black gold. Look at that. Okay, well, definitely send in the black gold. This black gold looks a lot more like. I mean, it's the same. It's almost exactly the same. Let's pull that Glavine out and show you. The black gold earlier that I had showed you, that was the Jordan Lawler, that had a different. But here is the old black gold, and this is the current black gold, or that year. I mean, the top, they both come to a point, and looking at the Roger Clemens point is over here as well. So the points, it's not like, oh, they just moved the point. They're at different spots depending on whatever. And the things at the bottom, they just come to a point as well. The name's the same. It's almost exactly the same. Even the backs look the same. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I like that or if I want it to be different. I mean, I like it. I'm going to stop talking into the glass. I like it because of my Jazz Chisholm Jr. He is a Yankee right now, so that's he probably has some value, but I'm going to stick this to get graded, but at the same time, I suspect that it won't get graded in time, and his value will be gone. What was I saying? Oh, because it's like the throwbacks. Because black gold happens to be my personal set, and like almost no one else even knows about that old set or cares or whatever. I think I have a more attachment to that look. But in general, if you had said just this year's Topps, 2026 Topps is going to look exactly like 1987 Topps, I don't know if I'd like that per se. Estevan Florial, pink rookie. I think I'm going to top load both of these and stick these to get graded as well. I don't know that Jake is ever going to be. I mean, he's an all-star, but in fact, that card is an all-star game card. But I don't know that he's going to hold on to that. Hae-Sung Kim, on the other hand, just got signed with the Rays, so he's our shortstop. He just hasn't started playing for us yet. So getting this graded because he's our shortstop is the plan. So, all right, guys, just a couple cards left, just a small bit left, and then we will be done with this video. We got the Brent Rooker. Spencer Schwellenbach is actually one of their starters, and looks to be a decent picture for them. Don't know that we'll actually get it graded, but we'll definitely put it over there as if by the time we get to it, we'll be like, nope, he didn't pan out. But Riley Green, Zach DeZenzo, we'll stick that with the rookies to keep an eye on. Seth Brown, Nick Gordon, Rob Riffschneider, Francisco Alvarez, Geraldo Perdomo, Tiesco Hernandez. Then we got this year's throwback. This is our first throwback from this year, Roberto Clemente. Then we got a Kyle Schwarber. not the Grapefruit League, the other one. Oh yeah, that's the Grapefruit League. We'll stick that in the dollar bin. Then we have a gold Xavier Edwards. Stick that in the dollar bin. Then we have the Stars of Major League Baseball. Shane said to me, I don't like this year's Stars of Major League Baseball. And I said, oh, they're okay. But now that I'm doing it and it's coming up with the other stuff, yeah, I don't like them this year either. I agree. Then we got these Future Star Sparkly Foil Cedene Rafaela. If it wasn't a Future Star, if it was a rookie logo, that'd be a different story, but we're just sticking in the dollar bin for now. Then we got this Nolan Arenado Grapefruit League something or other. I'm going to stick that in the dollar bin. Then we got Zach Eflin, Jose Miranda, Luis Garza Jr., Bryson Stott, Cody Bellinger, Marcus Semien, Adrian Del Castillo, Joe Adell. There's a James Wood Stars of Major League Baseball. Mitch Haniger, Yilber Diaz. We'll stick it up here. He's got plenty of time to turn into a great pitcher. Yanier Diaz. That's funny. J.P. Crawford, Taj Bradley, Cincinnati Reds, Nick Lodolo, Mackenzie Gore, Diamondbacks, Ahmad Rosario. Then we got a Seth Lugo foil and a Corey Seager Stars. So we will sleeve both of those. The Corey Seager will go into the My Collection to Collect Stars, and the foil Seth Lugo will go into the dollar bin in case anyone is trying to put together a foil set. All right. And that's it, guys. We did slightly over a blaster box. This is how much. That's how much goes into the team sets. These are going into the rookies to pay attention to. They may be something, or they may up the team sets. This goes into my collection. Now, only the Cabrera and the Pujols actually are part of my collection. The rest of this is all Stars of Major League Baseball and throwbacks. So, there's that. This is how many we've got for the dollar bin. And it's just all inserts and foils and stuff like that. And then finally, we have that, which we have to look into, see if it's short print or if it's very common and not worth anything. And these are all of the get graded, and every single one of them is some sort of rookie. Some of them are because they're my guys. Some of them are because they're inserts. Some of them, not all of them are rookies. The Cody's not a rookie. But some of them are base rookies. Jordan Lawler, that one's probably, I guess that's my favorite, is that Jordan Lawler. And those will all go to get graded. All right. Thanks a lot for hanging out, guys. We got more videos to come, and I will see you in the next video when we finish off the 1992 Upper Deck Baseball factory set. The last quarter of the set, well, the middle quarter, but approximately 200 cards. And we'll just flip through them, find anyone that we collect, keep, and move from there. And I'll see you in that video. Bye-bye.